Hey guys, so as you can tell by the title of the video, today I'm not only gonna be making a delicious, healthy meal, but I'm also gonna be talking to you about a very important topic, and that is how to deal with difficult clients. I get this question a lot on messages, on my Zoom calls of how to deal with difficult clients, and of course every situation is different, but I'm hoping that these tips can be helpful. I'm not gonna go in detail about the steps of the recipe for the meal that I'm making, but if you're interested in making it later, I will put the recipe in the description box below. Can we just have a minute to talk about how gross this shrimp looks? Like, I did not know the guy gave me the jumbo pieces with the legs on. I'm literally freaking out. I can't believe I have to peel this, so send help. Okay, so tip number one as I peel this disgusting shrimp. Tip number one for dealing with difficult clients is understanding your client's underlying issue. Now, there are definitely people that just walk around this earth very angry and difficult for no reason, but in a real estate transaction, if your client's being difficult, there's usually an underlying reason why. And as their agent, you want to provide them with the best experience possible. So it's important that you understand their underlying frustrations or concerns. A few examples of what their underlying issues could be is they could be having cold feet and getting nervous about the whole process. And so that's when you have to come in and just put them at ease. Or they could be just really frustrated with maybe your level of communication. So you fix it, you explain yourself, and you move on. My favorite type of clients to convert to happy clients are difficult clients, especially when we can get to the root of what the underlying issue is and move forward. So the shrimp is peeled, which again was something straight from a horror movie, but now we get to do the fun part, and that is the zucchini. And I'll give you tip number two. Tip number two is set the tone and never settle or allow any sort of disrespect. Contrary to tip number one, you will sometimes get clients that walk into the transaction being rude or disrespectful for little to no reason at all. Here's the thing, if you get a client that's super rude, super disrespectful, condescending, here's what I recommend that you do. Get rid of them. Okay, don't just get rid of them right away, at least not without setting the tone first. So when you get a client like this that's for no reason rude, that's for no reason disrespectful, it's usually a personality trait that you can pick up on right away, especially if you're paying attention. So again, you don't want to just cut them off. You want to make sure that you have a conversation with them first and set the tone. Here's a really quick example of what you could say to just bring it up to them. Mr. or Mrs. Client, I want to thank you so much again for choosing me as your realtor, and as excited as I am to help you through this process, I just want to remind you that I do want to be respected and treated as the professional that I hold myself to. That's something really quick and easy to let them know that you recognize what they're doing and give them the opportunity to change. If they don't, if they keep being disrespectful, saying rude comments, being condescending, cut them off. There are way too many buyers and sellers out there to let one person ruin your vibe, kill your momentum, and suck your energy. And the last and final tip is tip number three, be able to recognize temporary difficulties. Even the nicest, most amazing clients can sometimes become a tad bit difficult halfway through the transaction. And oftentimes that's just because of the stresses or maybe cold feet or anxieties that they might be feeling. So use that as an opportunity to recognize it and remind them that you're there to protect them throughout the process, to be their stress relief, and never take it personal, because most of the time for these types of clients, it's not about you. Okay, so I hope that these three tips were at least the slightest bit helpful. Again, every single situation is different, so every client situation is gonna be a little bit different, but I'm still hoping that you can use these. I'm now going to enjoy my delicious meal. Again, I'll put the recipe in the description box below. And I hope you guys all stay safe out there. Thank you so much for watching. Ella's growling, no Ella. And go kill it. Spread kindness and sell so many houses along the way. Bye.